Now let's talk about string interpolation before we get into looping through objects, because this will help us in the future with that. So for string interpolation, let's start with a name variable and let's call it Joe, and then an age, and we're going to say Joe's 32. And we want to log just a sentence or two about Joe and his age. And a string interpolation is so that you can put a variable inside of a string, and then instead of having to change the name everywhere within that string, you just change the variable name and it does that for you. We'll do an example here. So we'll say console.log, and we have to use double quotes if we want to do string interpolation in CoffeeScript. If you do single quotes, it won't work. So double quotes. And if we want to use a variable inside of our string, we do the number symbol, and then we do name in brackets. So that's our variable. Name is age, and we have to put the number sign in front. Years old. And then we'll say name likes to exercise by running. A bit oddly worded, but it works. Save it. Let's clear it down here, and we're going to run that. And you'll see that it puts in our variable, I don't know why I clicked that, it puts in our variable Joe where the variable is here. So Joe is 32 years old. Joe likes to exercise by running. Now imagine you have, a whole paragraph here and Joe's name is mentioned like 30 times. The idea of putting the variable name here instead of Joe's actual name is, if we change this up here, let's say like Mary, like this, save it, now we run it. Now we see everywhere in the string the name is replaced with Mary, and this is useful because you won't have to go and physically change the name everywhere. You just change it once in the variable and you're good to go. Now that we understand that, let's get on to the objects.